What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back, and with this video I want to talk about the 6 things you're going to see from your club, or what I like to call a cash cow, in regards to what they do to maximize its best interest. Okay, so just make sure you understand this. I'm going to be looking to my left to just review the content that I've put down, and as always, guys, if you like what I'm talking about, leave a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe as well, please, and ring that notification bell. Okay, so the first thing is you're going to see a lot of kickball. Like 95% of their teams are going to be slamming or kicking the ball down the field. Like you're going to hear phrases like kick it, boot it, and send it. And those are my 3 favorite words, man, or phrases, because it's like, that's not about the kids. That's about the ego. That's about slamming the ball as far as you can down the field, trying to hit to the biggest, the fastest, and the strongest kid in play, to win games. And that's not about the kids. And like I said, you're going to hear those 3 famous phrases: boot it, kick it, and send it. And that's going to be heard from the coach's bench or technical area, and the spectator sideline from parents that just don't know what they're talking about, which is okay, but just trying to bring reference to that. The second one is you're going to see a lot of times they're going to play low-level competition. What is the purpose of this? What's the reason behind it? Why would they do that? Great question. And the reason is because they know that if teams win, 98% plus of parents don't care about anything other than winning. So when the team wins, the parents are going to be happy regardless of the score. It doesn't matter if it's 1-0, 3-0, 10-0. In fact, I'd probably say most parents want the bigger score lines, because I've seen on the sidelines parents still celebrating even after 10 or 15 goals, or even 5. It's like, what are you celebrating for? The game's over and you're still celebrating. It's like, what are we talking about? So that happens all the time. And obviously when you go to like tournaments and stuff, kids are winning, they're getting trophies, they're getting medals. Parents are going to be posting on Instagram saying we love our club because they're winning, we're happy. And that's just the standard practice. Okay. Next one is training. For the most part, for like, again, 95+% is going to be just scrimmaging. Now, just for clarification purposes, when I talk about scrimmaging, I'm not talking about just, like one-on-ones or 2v1s, like small-sided stuff. I'm talking about like bigger. Like they're going to use the maximum number of players that they have. So let's say they have 14 players. They're going to do 7-on-7. And they're going to scrimmage the whole time. And that's typically what happens with those type of organizations. They don't care. They just do what they want to do. Again, what's in their best interest, which is maximizing the number of kids on a team, and then just putting out the lowest value return back, which would be scrimmaging. And then a lot of parents think that their kids are getting better because they're scrimmaging. So that's a huge impact, because people don't understand the importance or the value of that when their kids are just scrimmaging, unfortunately. So be aware of that, because your child's not going to get better touching the ball 20 times in a practice or 50 times at most. Like, they need to be getting hundreds of touches on the ball, especially if they're younger, under 13. Okay, so next one is, this will happen a lot. You'll see clubs or cash cows train twice or maximum 3 times a week. And that's it. That's all they do. They have 3 team sessions or 2 sessions. A lot of times it's 2, sometimes it's 3. And again, they're not there for the kids. They're there just to provide you what you paid for, which is for your son or daughter to play football. And that's it. That's all they're trying to offer, and they're trying to deliver on. They're not trying to give you more than that. And that's why they don't go above the value discrepancy, or the value limit. They give you this value compared to what you pay, and there's always this huge gap between the two. And that's why they only train 2 or 3 times a week. They're also going to have multiple teams per age group. I mean, multiple teams. Like, they're going to have, for example, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams in one age group. It's actually funny. I've seen it before. In my area, one organization a couple of years ago had 11 U11 teams. So one age group had 11 teams. So they had, for example, purple, gold, black, blue, gray, silver, teal, like all the colors. And this leads to my next point, really the final point, is they do codes for team names. So like, for example, again, the colors. So your top team will be black, your second team will be blue, your third team will be green, and your fourth team will be purple, and your sixth team will be pink. They do that so you are less aware of what color and what placement your child's on. So the color represents the placement. So instead of saying, for example, team 1 or team 2 or team 3 or team 4 or team 5, they do it by color. So you feel less bad about what team your child's on, and you probably don't even know, to be honest. So you'll be on the orange team and you think your kid's a very good player, and that's really the 4th team. Or you'll be on the green team and that's really the 6th team, and you don't know. So they do that to keep you unaware about what team your child's actually on. I've even seen it the other way. They'll do like names. So they'll do like, I'm trying to think of an example here off the top of my head. They'll do something like Elite, Pro, Academy. And then they'll do something like that. Like they're giving you different names so you don't know which team you're on and the level difference. They know, obviously, because they're the organization, but you don't know, and that's the most important thing. So at least I hope that helps you understand some differences in what you're getting into. And stay tuned. More content coming. See you in the next video.